Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Hangar Studios Flight 713. Today's flight time will be about 1 hour and 13 minutes following takeoff. The content creator of this flight is Captain Godwin Grimm, and this is your favorite developer, B4 Gunner. Please make sure that your seat back is in the upright position, your tray table is closed, and your seatbelt is fastened. We recommend that you continue to fasten your seatbelt while seated during the flight. Also refrain from using any electronic devices during takeoff and landing for safety reasons. Your cooperation will be much appreciated. If there is anything we can do for you, please let us know. We wish you a pleasant flight. Thank you.
I don't think the fox moth is going to keep up. It's kind of cool seeing it parked there, but I don't think the fox moth is keeping up. Hello, Mr. TPHI and Ghost Rider. How are y'all doing? As well as Mighty, Junior Shames. I know, like I said, these are all going to be last minute for the next week or so. Sorry about that. This one's going to leave a little earlier than normal. I love the fox moth is kind of cool, actually. I don't fly it very often. You should. You're going to load in shortly? Well, I'm doing a cold, dark start, so not that it takes a lot with this bird. Got a little time. Yeah, the weather's crap from here all the way to New York, and New York is really bad. So make sure your anti-icing's on. It's shit the whole way, most of the way. You won't be flying that anyways. You should. Better plane than probably what you're gonna fly. You know what? It's always a nice day if you can fly high enough. That's what a pilot told me once when I was younger. It's always enough day if you can fly high enough. Going into JFK? That should be fun. Shit weather in JFK. Okay. Yeah, I was. Long fucking time ago. It was a very long time ago I was younger. I gotta remember how to get the freaking weather. I want the weather on the... I can't ever get it to switch fucking... I want to switch sides. How the hell do I switch sides? No. I can't... why can't I ever switch that fucker over? Why do I always have trouble with that? I know there's a button here somewhere. Pain. Oops. No, 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 bitch. You're just not gonna do what I want you to do, are you? Hey, Gunner. Oh, it's bad. I've been flying from Boston. This is best use. The longitude probably do better in bad weather, but why can't I want? Oh well, we're just gonna. But I want the map. I want my map, but I also want... I can't ever... Why the hell do I always have problems with that? This isn't the one I want here. Hold on. We'll get the fucking thing started. While it's starting up, I can load the flight plan. Not what I want. She'll need something faster. Altitude's easier. This one, yeah. 39,000 feet. We're going to try to get above most of the weather. We've got an arrival. Runway 4. Good there. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Procedures. Approach into 4. ILS on 4. Do we have an RNAV on 4 by any chance? There we go. That should be a good one coming straight in. Nice. We'll do that. Everything's looking good. One engine's up. The other one started. Definitely have to get this on. Normal. Everything else looks good. Gotta get our bus closed. Come on. The music a little loud? Or is it just me? You're getting old when the music gets too loud. Alright, I think we're good. .26 is the takeoff runway. We'll chill just for another minute to see if anybody else makes it in, because I know it is last minute. I gotta read how to switch these fucking screens. I want to activate this one. Doesn't do anything. Yeah, see it. I want the weather on this one. The weather's shit. Push. That's not what I wanted. That's all. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I have my radar, but I want my freaking. Oh. I don't know. I don't know. We even have a departure today, which is unusual. But I really should pick up a book and actually figure out how to do this shit. This guy gave me a shove back. I think I already have my fuel set. Fuel's really tight. 2800, yeah. It can't be much over 10.2, 10.3 for takeoff. So we're good. My God, he started shoving the plane fast. I don't know why that's on. Okay, get out of the way. Go on, get. Right now I'm on live time and weather. The sun's definitely going to set before we get to New York, but we'll see how it looks. And we'll go from there. it gets too dark along the way, we'll just go ahead and dial it back a little bit. There's a Reaper screaming in here and something. He's moving. He's in the 510? In the little Mustang? That's such a great little plane too. Oop, I'm gonna cut across the grass. You can't see me? That's too bad. Like I said, I'm getting so tired of the sim not working properly. It's getting old. And good evening, Reaper. I'll say this, X-Plane 12 has 100% better airports. But that's about it. The planes aren't as good. The world scenery's not as good, but the airports are much better. Easy there. We don't need the full runway, do we? Okay. Not with this little beast. Flaps down. Take off. Trim. Control surface is working. Beauty. Oh yeah, look at the wind right down the runway. This will leap into the air tonight. I love this when it looks like this when the lights are lit. The runways look so cool when the lights are lit. Yeah, ding ding. Fasten your seatbelts. We're heavy. There it goes. We're very heavy. Gear up. Flight director on. Autopilot on. Auto throttles are on. Nav mode. Flight management system. Flight level changed to 32,000. Climb away. There's them fish. Oh, big stutters. Flaps up. Traffic, 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 traffic. You notice it doesn't say that anymore. It shoves her up. Now, we have to do a direct to GLIZ now that we're up. It won't pick it up. I found that out. Because we just past it back there. Perfect. Oh, Jesus. There's James down low. He's climbing up out of here. I don't know who that is, but they're splitting the difference. Oh, it's M-Fest. What's he flying? Looks like. There's Mr. TPHI, probably in a fast jet. Yep, Tomcat. It's alright if you don't have to worry about fuel. That thing would never make it from Florida to New York. Look at how shitty the weather is. Right along the airport there. Should break up a little bit once we get up there, but New York's going to be terrible. Why did you have the autopilot panel hooked up if you're going to fly the Tomcat? Right nut. I wonder if that's his Wright brothers nut or he's just the left nut's buddy. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that, but it was funny. Do you at least have full fuel consumption on? I got a Lost Reaper now. Should be right here in front of me. It's on the flight plan, I think. I haven't been down here in a couple of years. Down the highway through Jacksonville. I-95. Thinking about a winter train trip for this coming next year for the winter time, and jump on the train down there and go to Florida, go to Miami, and then take that new high-speed rail up to Orlando, go to SeaWorld, take the free shuttle over to Busch Gardens, hang out in Tampa for the day, and come back on the train the next day from Tampa. There's two different trains that go to Florida, two totally different trains that go to Florida. Go down on one and come back on the other, and get to ride the high-speed rail in between Miami and Orlando. They have a new private high-speed rail down there. It's all good. I still have power, which is a good thing. It's been icing out like crazy, which I'm surprised. We haven't been getting snow, we've been getting ice. Maddie's all pissed off. She has to stay inside because it's all ice. She can't go out and play all day. Oh, there's Reaper. Climbing. Almost an Icarus pass. Yeah, we're flying with Icarus a lot in shows, rubbing off. There, maybe you can take your F-14 to that guy. It says an ex-F-14 fixer. Down there and have a picture plane. Look at this cloud. Freaky. It's loading in as we fly into it. I don't like that. Little bumpy. Just as we hit it. Waypoint. Now we're actually on the main. We're almost done with our approach, or our fucking approach, our departure. What's our altitude? Oh, at 21. We can turn the VNav on now. We're in Georgia. Going along the Georgia coast now. Look at all those beautiful white sand beaches. You get down there, it does look like snow. They're so white, some of those beaches. Especially down there around Clearwater, Florida, St. Pete, Clearwater. The beaches are fine crushed shells, so they're like pure white. Some of them look like sand, but some the ones down there are just pure white, looks like snow. I do miss living in Florida some of the time, but it's a little too flat for me. The hell is that? The only thing out on that island is a golf course? Trying to organize another big flight for Hanger Studios. Trying to get them a big flight. See if we can't get a couple of the really the newer, bigger streamers in there. Along for the ride. Do a multi-stream. Yeah, they are hectic, but they are fun. This weather's crap the whole way. Is sun setting already? Yeah. We're probably going to turn it back 2 hours. Yeah, I put my big boy pants on this morning. A little sag. There we go. They're always a blast, even the ride comes from us trying not to swear. So hopefully something gets sorted out and gets to be really big and fun. Yeah, I heard she got a panel and everything, and she'll be in her pink Navion. I now have the TNAV and the NAV B, so I need to get some practice in. It's kind of like a underpowered NAV B. And there's a crosswind. Look at this. Look at it. We're flying all due north to fly northeast. We got one hell of a crosswind. Well, check that channel now. You have access to the 101. Look at the fucking track I'm flying to fly straight. No, I know I hit the brakes instead of the... Some real high level clouds. I don't think we'll get above them, but... We're about to cruise out to 39,000 feet today. The planes have a sweet spot where they're faster, but they consume a hell of a lot more fuel. So I realized today I went to play Train Sim 4, and I realized Train Sim World 4, and I realized I didn't even have it installed in the computer yet. There's like 100 gigs of download for all the extra shit I have for it, because all the DLC from Train Sim World 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 3 work with it as well. So there's like a shitload of stuff downloading. I had to stop it so I could play. Fast Cow? What the fuck's Fast Cow doing out here? He never flies along anymore. Hey, moo! There's the cow. He's in... I hate him. See what his fucking thing said for a second? Did y'all see that? Pop up there on his name for a second? Fucker. Yeah, a G750. 35 feet on the runway with a G750. You bastard teasing us. See that shit? I don't even know if he's in chat, fucker, or if he even knows that I'm flying, but that son of a bitch is teasing us. He can't even bitch that I said anything, and he's the one doing it. Well, this is Georgia. That's just Florida-Georgia line down there where he's at. Oh, he disappeared. Oh shit, there's going. He's gonna see her flying. I do actually like flying IFR up on these high flights because you see real aircraft and other people that are flying IFR will all, you see a lot of aircraft because you're in the flight lanes, which is so cool. Look at the shit weather. Look at the shitty weather. American Airlines. Tempest cruising up there. Reaper back there in the 510. 510's nice, but it's a little on the slow side. Looks like we're near Savannah, Georgia. No, that's not the one I wanted. Yep, Savannah. Still can't get over how far I'm cocked off to the side to go straight. There, we're finally at cruise altitude. Jet lag Jay. I like that name. I don't know why, it just kind of rolls. Too bad that wasn't all a tailwind. That'd be nice. Instead of a crosswind. Where'd Mrs. go? She bail out already? Nobody to fly jets with? Nobody to fly low and fast with? Oh, okay. No worries. Tell your dad we all wish him the best in these tough times. That's a crosswind. It's slapping the plane right sideways. I'm doing 375 or 379 across the ground. So I mean, I'm moving right along. Having trouble hitting the 219 for speed though. For airspeed. Ground speed's not bad. But what a crosswind. I get Nancy to go camping. Now we're going to get like another 6 to 12 inches of snow over the next 2 days. Now that I mentioned camping, it's going to snow. which pushes it back another couple of weeks. Because the one place where I go, they open based on the road condition. Once the mud season's over, they open it. But you gotta wait for the mud to get out of the ground. And every time it snows, it adds more mud. It's usually 2 weeks after the last snowfall. They take out the new tent instead of the camper. Give it a workout. Or I may just take. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I got a clue. This year, what I'm doing. Don't make the mistake I did while testing an entire flight. Flaps were down the whole flight. And was like, damn, what did I do wrong? I finally did. Oops. I've done a very long flight with the flaps down. I figure out why my speed was shit the whole way. I was like, I can't get any kind of speed out of this plane at all. Flaps were down. Yeah, she's struggling to get to 220 knots. It doesn't want to get there. We're up to 407 on the ground, so not doing too bad. They're testing for speed. That's the worst part. I started the flight a little early because it's about a 2-hour and 20-minute flight. Still end around the same time. I think I figured out why I was so grumpy last night. Now there's a sim not working and everything going on. Hey, William Kelly. But the sheer fact that I have transferred ownership of all this to a business. So it's a business. And as a business, I had to go through and itemize assets and shit. That's when I found out how much money I'd spent on planes that I don't use. And it was a lot of fucking money. I mean, it was enough for my trip to Europe that I've spent on planes that I don't use, that I've flown once. So that irked me when I realized what I'd done. So I'll leave it to the big YouTubers to do all their fancy schmancy showing off all the new planes when they come out and shit. I'm no longer doing that. I'm gonna try. Hello, William Kelly. How are you this fine evening? Bacon storm. Yeah, it's gonna be a bacon storm, right? Crappy weather up almost the entire East Coast. I love that song, but I can't justify spending $10 a month to have it. It's cool. I love it. I gotta figure out a way to... Maybe I can use a clip of it. Or the fair use type thing for a clip. It came out really kick-ass. That's a fucking awesome song with the Grumpy Old Bastards. I love it. It really came out good. Can't justify the fee for one song. Oh, you do retain the copyright. Yeah, but how do I generate the exact same song you generated? But I would do that if I could generate that same damn song with the same music. That came out really well. I would do that. I would pay $10 one time. Or why don't I send you $10? You can give it to me and don't ever hit me with a copyright claim. Or I just just PayPal you $10. And then I PayPal you $20. You get 2 months out of it. One to monetize it, one to you can't use it either. And you can't retro do it, huh? They can send you $10. Hey Colonel Indiana Long Nuts. How are you? Well, that's stupid. They're missing a monetization stream there. Somebody makes something they really like, they pay you for it. Excited I might be getting $10. Might get something even better. Might have to do that because I really like how that came out. I love the lyrics. The lyrics came out awesome. This segment, yeah. See what it sounds like. Like there's a map animation thing that does the map animations like James was doing and kind of did two and then quit. Which is cool. I wasn't paying him so I don't mind, but there's a map animation thing that does it for you. You put in your locations and it takes a little train or car or plane or whatever and follows your route. It's kind of cool. That's $4 a month. Like that's the same thing. You can do it once. Oh, don't worry about it. You're in school. You're busy. You got a ton of shit going on. Yep, exactly. Learning to drive, all that fun shit. If you go into, I think it's members only, he put up a song. Well, did the song twice, and it's a rock and roll song about grumpy old bastards. It fucking came out great. It came out totally awesome. Well, I should just learn how to do it myself. There's an app that does it for you. It's kind of cool. I played with the free version today. I like the second one better. There's two of them with the same lyrics, but the second one's better. I like it. But it came out fucking really good. Like, really good. Oh, Maddie's attacking a piece of dog food. She apparently has to kill it before she eats it. This wouldn't be a bad office to have every day, would it? Learn to drive. I passed my practical test. I now have a full license. Just got to get a car. Awesome. You can also modify the lyrics before you create. Some of the ones in my song might be a bit strange. Whatever. I liked it a lot, the way it was. So. Oh, look, I can see through the headrest. Yeah, he featured you too. Zana, Gunner, and Icarus song. It came out really good. Oh. I have no idea why I just did that, but. We're not doing too bad, time-wise. We're about where we should be. Morning, Zenon. I hope you got some sleep. I'm sure you're absolutely exhausted, but I hope you got some sleep. I'm surprised you got cell service. Or internet, one way or the other. Shake it up, Zenon. So, like, was that epicenter, like, right in your fucking front yard, or what? Damn. What's shaking, Zenon? I couldn't believe that video you sent of the rock slides. So many rock slides that the entire mountain was covered in dust. It looked like the fog, and it was the dust from the mountain, the rock slides. That's insane. Thanks for sharing the pictures with us. And I'm glad you and family are all right over there. Oh yeah, we actually got a member from Dog Shorts, which I found really weird. Somebody that regularly comments on the Dog Shorts became a member. That was kind of freaked me out. I put 2 new ones up, members only. Okay. Nothing wrong with a little hard rock. I'll bet. Has it stopped shaking yet? Just about time to get everything back on the shelves. It shakes again and everything falls off again, or what? I won't say hello to you. Look at Maddie's killing her dinner. She's having dog food, but she has to kill every piece of it. She runs and gets a piece, brings it in the living room, attacks it, kills it, and then eats it, and runs and gets another one. Still more regard towards being able to have channel members. Need to figure out what kind of member-only stuff I'll do once I get there. Yeah, I'm trying to do more and more member-only stuff, because that's the reason I'm here, really. And I know a couple of places where I'm members of that I haven't seen members only stuff for a year. So. I do take advantage of Gamby's membership perks of he's always putting up free servers, and, well, not free, paid servers, but free to me to play on for different games. So that's cool. You're out of words and energy. Oh, dickhead. I think that was for you, Indiana Long Nuts. I'll bet you're just exhausted. You gotta be. It's hard to sleep when the ground keeps moving. I don't know, but I imagine it's hard as shit to sleep when you're fucking, the bed keeps moving on your ass. You wanna go out, Maddie? Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta let Maddie out. So like, Zenon's a martini chicken upstairs. Ugh. Somebody remind me to go get Maddie in like 10 minutes. It's friggin' still icing out. I mean, she'll get in her little safe dry cubby she's got, but I don't want to leave her out. It's still icing out. There you go, get Maddie in like 10 minutes. Yeah, probably won't even be 10 minutes. I don't want her out there. It's cold and wet and icy and just yucky. Don't forget to get the dog. They're just checking the satellite. We're still on the ice section. We're not in the... I'm just low enough to where it's rain and ice, but up my parents' ice and snow. And they're only a mile from me, but they're up 300 feet higher in altitude. And just in this little tiny sheltered hole, which is getting mostly rain and a little ice. I just ripped a hole in my sock. The fuck? My foot itched and I scratched it and I tore my fucking foot right through. Fucking. And Emfish is moving whatever he's flying tonight. Just cooking right along. Grumpy socks. I know. I fucking stuck my toe right through it. They're cheap fucking socks with there. So you have to buy cheap ass socks before buying good ones. The bear call. She attacks it with her teeth. Well, what teeth she has left? She there jumps on it, and pounces on it, and grabs it and shakes it and throws it, and grabs it and eats it, and then goes and gets another piece. It's just a silly dog. She's always done that since she was little. Got a piece of food and attack it. Like she's killing a mouse or something. Like a true mad woman. But she is like she's attacking a mouse. She grabs it and shakes it and True, don't play with her food. She plays with her something fierce. She throws it in the air. Oh, she gets enough mice on her own. I was sitting here on the computer one day when I could hear her playing and I thought she had a toy. And all of a sudden the mouse hit right in the middle of my keyboard. All dead and all slobber. Landed right in the middle of the keyboard because she flung it up in the air. I thought she was playing with a toy. She flung it up in the air and it landed right in my keyboard. All slobbered, bloody dead mouse. That's no fucking dog. She's a bit of a fool. Present for going, yeah. Hey, it's Latex. What's it down? How are you? Throw ahead to watch an ad for a game of a guy getting his nuts bitten by a shark. Why YouTube? Why? Jesus. Those are what the hell? I was full with Chinese. Now you need coffee. I think I need coffee. Thank you, Mighty. Definitely got to throw a good in there. I was just thinking I had to go get another cup. I finished this one already.
I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best fucking night of my life.
Oh, yeah, and they bitch about what the fuck I say. And then put ads like that on there. I was gonna say, is it for a new Jackass movie? It sounds like some Jackass would do. Thank you, Mighty. Much appreciated, sir. You need to avoid that place at all costs. What? Where you get your nuts bitten? Yeah, there's long nuts and sharks. Yeah, that'd be bad. It's a cartoon video game all the time for your phone. Jesus. Well, that one video game that shows you all those things, you don't ever get to play that. Where you move the things out, shit. That's not part of the game. It's just the bling is finally catching up. That's nice of it. I know it catches up, but it doesn't fucking put you in the freaking. It does not put you in the stream. Stream label does not pick it up when it's through the YouTube, which sucks. It only picks it up through the Streamlabs. Yeah, it will not. There's nothing on here that picks up the fucking YouTube, which sucks. Oh, I am. I got my glasses and everything. Hey, why are you talking to the kids? Because I have 50 million power in their eyes of kingdoms. I'm going to stare at the sun for an hour. Oh, about 3 hours. 2 hours and 40 or 30 some minutes, whatever the total is from the time it starts to the time it ends. I have one GoPro that's doing time lapse, the other one I'm just going to take short videos with. I got a filter for my phone, so maybe I can do some live stream. So, and as of right now, the weather's supposed to be really nice. The 50s, no clouds. They said it. Total circle happens in America will be 2044. I'm not missing this yet. I picked up my glass for my son's event they're having at the college. Oh, the people coming here is insane. Like 4 or 5 years ago, there's a high school where the line of the dead center line goes right over the high school up in Saranac Hollow. And 5 or 6 years ago, they were getting calls for news agencies and science people to set up in their wanting to rent their fields. It does and it doesn't. You can see the moon going across the sun, but it doesn't darken. It does show the moon going across the sun, but it doesn't get darker and doesn't do the ring and totally black it out. It doesn't do that, but it does. You can actually track it across the sun. Okay, I gotta get Maddie. Be right back. This plane's honestly on fire. Oh, this plane's honestly on fire. I love this plane. You already reminded me 10 minutes ago. I wonder if the field runners have to get liability insurance for all those videos for going to damage their eyes. I have a pair of binoculars that I bought for the last eclipse, and they have the filters in them so you can actually look at the sun with the binoculars. It's kind of freaky. But you can. And I've got I got a filter for my phone. Night vision goggles? Yeah, that'll work good. Welder's mask works. A welder's mask could work. I got a bunch of the cheap paper glasses. I'll probably be dead long before 2044, so I don't need to buy something nice. Hey, you can't see anything with them. Yeah, that's about it. But that's why I like the GoPros. GoPro's got a whole thing on how to set your GoPros up to take the pictures. Because it will not, you do not need filters on them. It will not hurt the sensors in the cameras. Or they're just telling everybody that so they could buy a whole bunch of new GoPros. But you'll see it with those glasses on. You will see it. You'll see the sun and the thing going across. I forget what color they tell you to wear. Red or something like that. Looks really weird when the sun goes freaky. But they have all the settings for the cameras out online, so you can set your cameras up. I'd like one of those new 360 cameras. That's not made by GoPro, but they're just as expensive as GoPro. No, I don't have one. Oh, and I did order a swivel head mount for the camera, so when it's in the window of the train, it can be pointed forward more. Because the one I've got now won't turn left or right; it only straight on. So I ordered the one that allowed me to turn it. So totally and blocks out the sun. You can take them off though. Yeah, you want to take them off then, but you still don't want to stare directly at the halo very long. That can fry your eyeballs too. Whoops, bad weather. DSLR and tripod, yeah. I'm not sure how far the sun's going to move in 2 hours and 23 minutes. If the GoPro on wide angle, if I start the sun all the way to the left, if I'll be able to see it all the way at the right, or if I'm going to have to move the camera for the time lapse. Yeah. What do you think? Figured out not to look right at it? Somebody back in ancient times. Probably Blind Charlie. That's how he got his name, by the way. Don't do what Blind Charlie did. He looked at the fucking thing. Who was the one that figured out if you just put a fucking tiny pinhole in a piece of paper, you can focus it on a box and see it just as clear as a bell? My daughter made one for Mercury going across the sun. You can see the Mercury transiting the sun, and it was just a hole in a box. And she lined it up and everything. It was perfect. You could see the whole thing looking inside the box. Hey, Synfanatic, what's going on? We're just discussing Eclipse, and poor Blind Charlie was the first person to stare at it directly. It'll be directly over my planners to get there early in the morning. Traffic. I've got a yard. I'm not going to my yard because I'm in a river valley, and I can't see the sun at all. I'm down in the bottom of the river valley. I get like 5 minutes of direct sunlight a day. I'm going up on the hill to my parents' house where they got big, clear skies. So, I'm going there. Last time I wanted a shot of the sun, I grabbed my DSLR, closed the aperture, maxed out the shutter speed, lowered the ISO, and much possible the sky looked black and the sun still blew out. Yeah. Put sunscreen on your eyeballs. Yeah, that feels good, by the way. Yeah, I've got sunscreen in my eyes constantly. Having no pigment in your skin, you sunburn constantly, so you have to put it on your face, and you go out and sweat and melts between your eyes and burns like fucking hell. But you still go outside and do it again because, well, you love the sun. You can see Mercury go across the sun from Earth. Yes, you can. You have to have a pinhole camera or something like that to see it when they do the transits. My daughter, like I said, it was going to be a big transit. My daughter made it in science class. It's fucking done more than a hole in the end of a box. And I kind of amped it up a little bit. I pointed my spotter scope from the rifle range. I put my spotter scope and pointed it right at the sun and focused it down on a card so we could see it better. Everybody's free to wear sunscreen. I don't know. I've never tried, to be honest with you. I don't know when the next transit is where it lines up. You can at night. I've never seen it during the day, but I've seen it at night. It's real low on the horizon when you can see it. You cloth the eye? What are you talking about? Oh, this thing flies beautiful just about every time I take it out. It's such a great plane. Even in this absolutely shit weather. Shit weather all the way from Jacksonville to New York. That's why I chose it. Because it's the one plane that tends to work all the time. Which reminds me, what's our JFK is like 14 feet, isn't it? What is JFK? 232, higher than I thought. I think cloth is going to let him way too much light. I think you're going to blow out your eyeballs. 300 feet. There we go. All set. Everything looks good. Put on the yoke. There we go. Fuel's good. Still got a hell of a crosswind. But we're not doing too bad. Ground speed of 540 knots. We're cooking. We're making good time. You said naked. I should have taken the longitude out. Are you flying tonight, Sim Fanatic, or tomorrow night? When's your flight? Tonight or tomorrow? I can set it up to forward to your stream, but I don't think it's tonight. It is? It's tonight? Tonight's Wednesday. A300, 600 from any bills. Oh, that sounds fun. Not. I hate jumbo jets. Alright, I'll see if I can forward this to your stream. Right. So I can set this up for a raid. Just gotta remember how to do it when it's live. It's always hard to do when it's live. Edit. You see the new altered content? You got to select that. I have starter issues with it, but I think the new update appears to fix it. Oh, that's good. Why can't I ever find this? I can find it before the spring, but never after it starts. I know, I'm always on before you. Redirect. There it is. Redirect. Is that it? The version 1.1 update? Is that what you're flying? Any builds? There you go. There it goes. You should, when I go offline, should send everybody over your way. I know. It's just the way it works out. I was just finding where I gotta send it over after the flight's over the Fanatics channel. So it does a raid. And it's not Raid Shadow 11 Legends. Once you start doing Raid Shadow Legends commercials, then you know you're a YouTuber. That's how you can tell when you finally made it big. Raid Shadow Legends contacts you to do a commercial. I don't even know what I just said. I want one of those fucking food places to sponsor my streams. Hello Fresh. Send me free food. I'll promote the shit out of it. Oh, the weather shit. Yeah, I would not fly on a place called Kamikaze Air. No. I don't care. My kitchen's a terrible workplace environment. Better be Snickers. Hey, Brett got a sponsored thing the other day. That was cool. Eye tracker. Is that not an ordered one? Well, I shouldn't laugh, but I don't know where the hell it is. Probably be an extra couple days late. If Raid Shuttle Legends contact me, they get told where to go. And they don't use. They refuse to try. You can try it. No, I wouldn't promote anything I'm not using either. Probably for man diapers. You'd get one of those. You'd get one of those sponsors, long nuts, for the new men's underwear, which have a pocket for your balls. Dude wipes. You'd be the perfect one for that. The perfect username to do in those commercials. And take it from Colonel Indiana Long Nuts. This product suits me just perfectly. What the what the fuck? It's terrible weather. That's fantastic. She's on the phone. She's not talking. She's talking doing important stuff. Who was that? Who just subscribed? I can't read that. Ham DXD just subscribed. Well, thank you, Ham DXD. I'll throw a good in the chat for that. We'll do that. Absolutely. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best fucking night of my life.
Yeah, Ham, Bacon. You gotta be a good guy, huh? Waiting for going to get sponsored by X-Plane. Yeah, after that last plane, yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Get sponsored by M Scenery. I'm gonna sub to this guy. Oh my god. It might also be from the dog shorts too, which is entirely possible. They show up when they sub for those too. Like I said, I got a membership from the dog shorts. That's really weird. Well, you can tell if you try at Ham DXD and see if they're in the chat or not. But welcome if you are. If not, we just played good anyway. And it might have been from the dog shorts. You go meta and have Maddie wear dog shorts. Yeah. She's got new diet dog food. She's got Purina Healthy Weight. Let's have a word from our sponsor, Temu. Doggles. Now, today we're sponsored by... Let's see if this is still in there. Could be. I think everything got transferred over. We're sponsored by Snowboom, where anybody that's anybody's in there. You want to follow your favorite streamer? Go to snowboom.com. Streams.snowboom.com. You're looking for Symphonic? Looking for Goblin Grim? Looking for Brett Plays? The site's down right now, so don't fucking go there. Oh, okay. Maddie's too fat for a bikini. She's a one-piece kind of gal. Where the hell are we? Chesapeake Bay? Is that where we're at? Chesapeake? Where are we? Yeah. Oh, that's Cape Ann. Yeah, Chesapeake. Okay. They know where I am from time to time. Virginia. Jersey. One Piece is real. Yeah, this is the storm I'm in right now. G-string. Oh my God! Y'all ever remember Colby the squirrel? Colby the squirrel was the best. It was really sad they stopped making them. They were freaking hilarious. She's a naughty dog. She's like older than dirt. She's like 14. She's old. Still got some spunk in her though. I don't know what the hell she's on lately when she goes for a walk. She just freaking goes ballistic. Age is just a number until you're arrested. It's like 90-something human years, yeah. She's just senile. I gave her a breadstick from... I gave her a whole breadstick from Little Caesars today. And I go into the bathroom and I catch her burying underneath the rug in the bathroom. So she goes into the bedroom. I catch her burying it in her bed in the bedroom. She finally walking around the house for like 10 minutes with it sticking out of her mouth. I finally looked at her, you want to go out? She ran outside and buried it. The game that I get for an ad was called Sea of Conquest. I'm pretty sure that's just ripping off Sea of Thieves. Probably. Pizza. I love pizza. I love little pizza. Love those Caesars. Where else can you get a $6 freaking hot and ready pizza? Grate the whole wheel of cheese. Tell you, I got some really, really kick-ass cheese. A girl I know owns a dairy, small local dairy. She makes her own cheese. She makes Havarti that's to fucking die for. But she had a wheel of Havarti that somehow fell back behind everything. And it turned out it was over a year old by the time she found it. And she's like, I can't sell this. Do you want to try it? I tried it. I was like, it was sharp Havarti. It was so good. New York cheese is better. So is Vermont cheese better. Sharper. Better cheese. Pizza shops like within a block from where I live. Life isn't fair sometimes. Life could be a dream. I like Little Caesars. I actually do. It's fairly good pizza, and it's cheap. And when you got kids, there's many a days my family we went with the kids to eat pizza there because for $10 and a couple of drinks, you know, it was like $15 you could feed 4 or 3 kids and an adult. So. And now I like it. They got that one that's half pizza, half veg sticks. It's perfect when you're good by yourself. See if it has seen the screenshots I put up from your Discord. I saw the one with the van in there. Yeah, that was interesting. They're deep dish. Yeah, the square ones. Deep dish square ones. They have these new things. If you haven't had them yet, they're fucking to die for. They got these little things. They're made in like a muffin tin. I know they call it pizza bites or whatever. They're made in a muffin tin. They're like mini pizzas. They got the dough, sauce, pepperoni, cheese, and baked till they're crunchy on the outside. Oh my god, are they good? And they're just like little bite-sized muffin pizzas. Bite-sized muffin tin size. They're like little bite-sized deep dish pizzas. Oh my fucking god, they're good. God, now I'm hungry. Damn it. Damn you all to hell. I'm hungry now. Yeah, it's not safe when I'm hungry. That's why I had to quit smoking pot. Last time I got the munchies, 2 kids came up missing. It's just not safe. Have some butter.
Who's the kid with a heart full of magic? Everyone knows it's butter.
That's me.
Oh dear Lord. I kind of feel bad that these streams are all going to be last minute for the next week or so, but I had to. I'm ready for bed. Give me like 10 minutes and I'll bounce back. Man, I bought a great big leftover corned beef the other day, which was about ready to go out of date. They were so expensive this year, it was insane. So I waited till they went on sale for going out of date because nobody bought them, and I bought a great big son of a bitch. I'm going to throw it on the smoker. I live in upstate New York, way upstate. Go to New York City and drive 6.5 hours north. 1 hour and 45 minutes from Montreal, Quebec. That's how far north I am. We're up in the mountains, middle of nowhere. How are we doing on our flight plan? Oh no, we're over Jersey. Life's over. Yep, the good part, the green side of the green part. Fuck, that off. The green side of the Big Apple. That's what they call it. By the way, I'm from New York, so it's mandatory. I hate New Jersey. It's taught in school. That's Jersey, the Garden State. That's why it's called the Garden State Parkway. You go down there and the traffic's think you just park. I had a movie theater pizza once that was so good I'd take it instead of $1 million. I'm from Illinois, so I have to have Wisconsin. Yeah, New Jersey, the Garden State Parkway. I was stuck on that for 3 hours one day. And people are literally out playing frisbee and throwing balls around. You slewed to catch up. Oh, I crashed the desktop. Luckily, as much as this thing's been a pain in the ass lately, mine hasn't crashed it. Oh, New York style pizza is the only way to go. I've had the. You're here, Mighty. Have you ever had the? You must have. You're in Rochester. The Rochester pizza, which is just the what do they call it? The sauce pizza. It's just a sauce with Parmesan cheese. The bread, sauce, and Parmesan cheese, and that's it. What the hell's that called? And it's in Rochester. I'm sure you've had it. There's no mozzarella and shit on it. It's just literally bread, like a meat sauce, and Parmesan cheese on top. It's a specialty in Rochester. I'm a New York style pizza. And I like the classic pepperoni and mushroom sausage, PMS pizza. No pineapple. I'm not a pineapple pizza. No, it's not a Chicago pizza. You can't remember. It's in Rochester. God, I can't think of it. But it's like a big special in Rochester. They once a year they have a big cook-off for it. And it's funky. It's a thicker bread with sauce and just Parmesan cheese, no mozzarella. It's all about the sauce, how good they can make the sauce. You ask your wife if she knows what it is. I can't. It's right on the tip of my tongue, and I can't think of the name of it. It's a Rochester pie. What the hell's it called? All my family's in Canada. Most of it's up in Quebec. Got a bunch. My dad's brothers and sisters are all around the South Carolina area, North Carolina and South Carolina, but everybody else is in Quebec. I gotta look that up. Chester. I can't find it on the web. God damn it. It's really a very small area that makes it. I'll go up hate pepperoni pizza. Oh, this pizza. Shouldn't that, pineapple pizza? I don't like pineapple pizza. But tomato is a fruit. So you're alright. I'll give you that. Tomatoes are fruit. Couple 1,000-acre dairy farm. There you go. Where we going? We got a 2D. There's Todd. There's Todd. We're not far from Todd. This is Cape Ann right here. We're crossing over. Really cool ferry that crosses there. It's literally just thick pizza crust, a red sauce. It's not even a pizza sauce. It's like a red sauce, and it's Just Parmesan cheese. There's nothing else on it. You don't put mushrooms and all that horse shit in it. For the life of me, I can't fucking think of it. It's like right on the tip of my tongue. There's a name for it. I don't really know. I was out there for the festival. I was passing through when they had the festival and we stopped and we had one. And I saw it recently. Somebody makes a frozen one now that you can buy. God, I can't think of it.
Vertical track.
Vertical track. Oh, we picked up our vertical track. Well, gotta go sit up. Have a great rest of your stream. Oh, thank you. Have a good one, SimFan. We'll be over after we're done. Probably a little early, but GG. You know what that stands for? Goblin Grimm. Right there. GG. Goblin Grimm. That's me. Everybody says shit to me all the time. I watch streams and people are saying GG, GG, GG. See, they're all talking about me. See? He knows. Stands for Goblin Grimm. We've got a vertical track. There's Todd. Did you set your altitude down to 300 feet and have your VNav on so it can find your vertical track? If you don't, it doesn't know how low it's going, so it doesn't know where to start going down. Fuck. No, it's... Damn it, I can't think of it. It's a... I'm going to have to go down to the store down in Plattsburgh and see if I can find it for sale and thing and take a picture of it so I can remember it. Getting old sucks. Time keeps going faster and faster and faster. And you remember less and less. This fucking crosswind, this is going to be a ride into this airport. Damn it. I have no idea. I can't find it in my phone. Set to 3,000. 300, not 3,000. Christ. Did you set in a landing, an approach? Look at that. How's my approach look? Everything looks good. Pretty straight in tonight. Beauty. We're going down. Yelling timber. Therefore, I chose the RNAV, but that's nothing different. That still should be working on that. Did you choose vectors? Because if you chose vectors, you won't get it. Believe it or not, vectors only tells you the rough area where you should go. If you choose an actual waypoint, it'll work, but if you choose vectors, it won't work. Let's have a night you won't remember. I'll be the one you won't forget. That's from a movie, I take it. Probably a movie that I can't remember. Vector, Victor. Roger, Roger. Over, Unger, Den. Oh, I don't know. The only part of the song I know is what I just sang. Literally. Going down on Mail and Timber, that's the only part of the entire song I know. But I can remember every word to some obscure 80s song, no problem. But something that I had for dinner? Not a clue. I didn't actually listen to the song, I just heard that one portion. Change said it'd be an hour and a half, just heard vertical track on TV in 12 minutes. So a bit better. No, I literally have never listened to the song. I just, that little, on the shorts, people did shorts, and that's all I heard of it. Of course, everything's fried. Let's need an update. Oh, it does. Chromebooks, greatest thing ever. Love them. I can't explain. Kind of, looks like a landscape rough, of course it does. Clouds look really good with them turned up to maximum and shit. It was created by one company, and then they started selling it all over the place. Oh, look at the beaches all snow, it looks like. Puntillo's Pizza, yeah. It's literally sauce and bread and Parmesan. No other cheese, no toppings. It's really weird stuff. It's really good. It was like, because it's all about how good you can make your sauce. They sell it frozen at one of our stores. I'll have to find it. See if they still have it. Hannaford's has it, usually. In the frozen pizza section. Maybe I can find it just looking up Hannaford's online for shopping thing, looking under frozen pizzas. I shouldn't be doing this while I'm trying to drive. Shop online anytime, anywhere. Hannaford to go. I don't want to sign up for it. I just want to look at what. Never mind. I just want to look what they have for frozen pizzas. I'm pretty sure that's where they got it for sale. Ooh, look at that. That's a mess. I choose these flights just for the bad weather. Quite literally. Oh, and it's snow. There isn't a square inch of that fucking island doesn't have a house on it. They even added land and cut channels so everybody have waterfront property. Look at that shit. Jersey Shore. That's crazy. Look at that. One good tidal wave, it's all gone. Let's see how bad we stutter coming into New York tonight. They don't have it pre-cached, which I should have. Since moving the computer, I hadn't bothered. No, it's not white. It's just sauce. It's red sauce on bread dough. It's a thick bread like pizza, but it's thick, and it's red sauce and just like Parmesan cheese. No, there's a little bit of Parmesan, grated Parmesan cheese on top. That's it. I don't know. I've never had it in Rhode Island. I've only ever driven through Rhode Island, never stopped. Of course, it only takes 10 minutes to drive through Rhode Island. No, that's definitely not what I'm thinking. So I know it's not called that. They wouldn't call it that in Rochester. No. Yeah, it does look like that though, but it's not Rhode Island, it's Rochester. Very similar to that. I don't know what Neapolitan is, but it's very close to that. It is very close to Rhode Island pizza. But it's not in Rhode Island where I've seen it. I've seen it in Rochester. I've had it in Rochester. I bet I've eaten it 100 times. Not deep dish, no. I don't think it's deep dish. But it's not real thin crust either. Alright, got to turn to get on track. Is that where we're at? Yeah. Getting ready to line up. Head into the runway. Not deep dish. It looks like that Rhode Island pizza that Latex was just talking about, but it's not in Rhode Island where I got it. It was in Rochester. And it says a Rochester Delight on the Rochester Favorite on the box too when you buy it down here. See, they got a petition to change the official name of the state of Rhode Island. I'm not surprised. I'm surprised it took them this long. Because the name of the state is not Rhode Island. The actual name of the state is Rhode Island and Providence Plantation. That's the full name of the state. They want to drop the plantation part because of the negative connotations for a plantation. Plantation is just a farm. Not every plantation had slaves. No. What are you gonna do? Poo poo! Somebody's named Poo Poo. Let's make up full names for other states. I already got one for New York and California. California is the People's Republic of California, and New York is New Yorkistan. We got those taken care of. They should just call it Lost Wages, Nevada. Oh, these clouds are epic tonight. Look at this. Let's get rid of the names for a minute. Just enjoy all the clouds. I'm not going to see the Statue of Liberty. They're yellow because the sun, the way the sun's starting to get low in the sky. Bushnell Basin. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Oh, we're still talking about those pizzas? I don't know what the hell I'm going to go fucking bonkers. I'm going to have to go all the way down to Plattsburgh, so it's not for 2 days. Because ice and snow kind of really put a damper on the New York, the Empire State of high sky high rents and even higher ambitions. Land of politics, political wind, and windy city scandals. Do you know the last governor of New York to not resign in disgrace was also New York's last Republican governor? Everyone since George Pataki has resigned in disgrace. Every Democrat governor we've had since. And we keep electing them. There we go. Poof. We're in the thick of it now. How are we doing? 5,000 feet. Should be able to make this turn, start picking up glide slopes, start slowing down. Those are not good, but I could tweak them. California, Republic of Avocado Toast and highway standstills. The 401 parking lot. Old Town, Vermont. I've been there. I just landed my Kodiak in this, except I scraped the wrong way with the prop. Ooh! Ouch! Oh, you're out here in this pea soup? I didn't see you. I don't even think we could legally be landing right now. I think we'd be beyond minimums. Maybe not. Maybe we get underneath it. But we're going to be awful close to minimums. Down 200. Yep, gotta start. Get flaps ready. Now look at the rain on the windshield. Storm rolling in. Heat and tornadoes. Come on, slow down. So we can get the flaps down, get the gear down. There's our glide slope coming into view. I love the fact that it tells you when to put out your flaps and gear. And it's going to stop right there, but that's close enough. Flaps and gear out. Man, we're going to hit minimums.
2,000.
Yeah, 2,000. We're going to hit minimums before we ever see that fucking runway. Oof. I'm glad I'm not in real life on this one.
1,000.
Flaps 2. Alright, we can see our glide slope. Ah, we lost it. There it is back. Maybe we can pick it up with approach. There's the water. There's our glide slope. I think we're going to get this, but my God, we're pushing it on minimums. Yeah, I got speed brake, but we don't need it right now. We're almost at flaps 2. We're already flaps 2. We're doing all right. We are doing all right. I love the marker called photo. Or pito, whatever it is. All right, we're on glide slope. We're not doing too bad. Man, oh man, we're below, where are we at? We're 1,300. We're real close to being below minimums and stutters. And I haven't seen the runway yet. I literally can't see the runway. If I was in real life at 1,000 feet and I didn't see the runway lights, I'd be peeling off.
500.
There it is. Holy shit. That was 500 before we saw it?
400.
Damn. Okay, autopilot.
300.
Just a little low, but holy crap. I'd have peeled off by now.
200.
Hey, there's somebody on the runway. Slick Rick, move it.
Autopilot. 100. 50. 30.
That's going up. Come on, auto throttles. Shut off.
25.
Oh. Fucking auto throttle didn't shut off again. I'm still flat out. My auto throttle's off. Jesus. Can we save this? No. I've had that happen a couple times with this damn plane. The auto throttle just shits the bed. We're going in the bay.
10.
Ah, we're going around. This turbulence bad, but I also lost the auto throttles wouldn't shut down. Gear up, flaps up, 1 notch. How many auto throttles are trying to shut down? Hello, auto throttles, stop! It's gonna kill me. Why do the auto throttles not shut off when you shut off the autopilot? I've got no auto throttles. It just shut the engines off. I have no control. Now I've got control back. Thank you. I'm not following my go around procedure. I'm too busy fighting trying to get my throttles back. There's genius change. We'll try again. I'll do a manual. The auto throttles are supposed to shut off when you shut off the freaking engines. Or the autopilot, and they don't. Well, that was a terrible landing attempt. Of course, you couldn't see the damn thing. Oh, it's not the first time. I love this plane, but it's not the first time I've had throttle issues. Not shutting them off. They should disengage, and I did both. I moved the throttles full cycle. That's supposed to disengage them. I shut the autopilot off, supposed to disengage them, and I also shut the auto throttle off, and it didn't disengage them. So. It's out so we can see where we're going. We're going to try to swing back around the same waypoint. Whew. At least I was smart enough to go around and not try one of my super duper fly it right into the ground landings. No more. We don't need over 2,500. Now you give me that fucking touchpad shit. $22R with the wind. Oh, I'm gonna fly right into the ground. Jesus, I want to be at 2,500 feet. Right, 2,500. Oh, it's not gonna tell me here, but I'm pretty sure that's pretty close. Yeah, it's totally IFR, and I'm trying to do a manual landing because my auto throttle is just tanked. And I couldn't see the freaking runway till 500 feet. I totally exceeded minimums. Throttle's back. Start the landing approach again. Oops, I lost the glide slope. Where'd it go? Whoa! Ah! Well, I killed everybody. Butter.
Who's the kid with a heart full of magic? Everyone knows it's Butter.
That's me.
How easy it is to get in the fucking stall when you're not paying attention. Look over at the chat. Total IFR. Total instrument flight, and I looked at the chat for half a second and we ate the water. It's just a flesh wound. Well, on that note, people, I'm just going to leave it here. It'll buff out. And you landed. That's the best part. I landed out here. So, on that note, guys, I was in our recording. Yeah, to get down in this weather is crazy. Yep, there's the short for tomorrow. I can't do it tomorrow. It's the next day. But yeah, that's definitely the short. Look away for a second and bam. It doesn't take long. So on that note, guys, thanks everybody for coming out. It's going to send you over to Sim Fanatic Stream if you want to hang out and go over there. I'll be over there to stop in and say hi real quick while I try to find something to eat now that I'm all freaking hungry over pizza and shit. Oh, thanks, Marty. I much appreciated. Thanks for the donation. Thanks everybody for coming out and having a good night. Like I said, they're going to be on short notice for the rest of this week and next week until I know what's going on. Thanks for stopping by, that guy. Thanks for getting me killed. Much appreciated. All your fault. Not my fault. I'm not a bad pilot or anything. It's all yours. It's all on you. Okay, everybody. Thanks a million. And congratulations, James, for landing in this jet. Amazing job. Take care, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow night. Tomorrow night I'll find something for us to do. Tomorrow's a big day for what? Oh, your plane comes out tomorrow. Yay. Well, I'll have to do a Navion flight tomorrow. So, we'll do a Navion flight tomorrow. So, makes it easy. The Navion B, or the L19, the L17 comes out tomorrow. So, we'll do an L17 flight tomorrow. So, look for that. And we'll see you all